one of the interesting things that really stands out for me with Oasis is you're really at that intersection of tech and traditional reinsurance and modeling and so on. And one of the words that I suspect will confuse about half of our audience, maybe the more reinsurance half, is open source, because you're positioned very much as open source modeling. It's not a condiment, first of all, when we talk about open source. Could you just explain a little bit about what that means in a modeling context?
Yeah, people people get very confused between difference between open access, open without any qualification, and open source. So open source really, I think, only applies to software, and it very specifically means the software you build is available for anybody to download, use, change in some shape or form. And there are slightly different licenses that apply to how you can change it if you have to give credit. We've used the most open license you can get, which essentially means you can download it and you can use it in commercial applications. You can do what you want with it. You just can't sue us if it doesn't do what you wanted to do, and you can't trademark it, i.e. turn it from open source into not. Apart from that, we don't care what you do with it. But I think that people get confused thinking all the models around Oasis are open source, and actually virtually none of them are, because we wanted to stimulate an ecosystem of model providers that are incentivized by what does for most people, which is making money. And it's the best way of getting this stuff into the hands of insurance and reinsurance companies. So all Oasis itself is open source as a platform. All of the models, bar one or two, the hundreds or so models that are available, are all proprietary models that are owned by companies that want to make money.